Hey everybody, this is Stu, aka Paint You Up 824. I had a couple videos. I am still new to YouTube. I'm recording off my i5's mask because taking the camera off is kind of a pain, so I'm just kind of winging it here. I purchased my Shocker RSX via the Buy Sell Trade group on Facebook used. It's always a risk, but the prices on those things are kind of hard to pass up. And quite honestly, the Shocker shooting semi-auto shoots absolutely great. Haven't had any issues with it, but when I've been putting it into ramping or NXL at 10.2 to 12.5 balls per second, it has been chopping a lot of paint. And initially, I thought it was a bore sizing issue. I was using very small bore sizes, 677 or so, because that's what I saw, when doing kind of the blow test through the bore sizers. I upped my bore size yesterday. I actually went paintballing yesterday at the DBS indoor field in Everett, Washington. It was a New Year's Eve day, so they had a great deal on paint. It was a lot of fun, but had some paint breakage problems again, and I upped my bore size to a 691, thinking that would definitely solve it, and I mean, it helped, I'd say, but still breaking paint quite a bit. And the paint I use is the field paint. It's GI Sports Field. They get their paint kind of custom made with their logos to kind of signify that's their field paint. You're required to use their field paint on their field, like a lot of fields do these days. But as you can see, this is basically the marker's just left over from yesterday. It hasn't been cleaned or done anything, so I haven't changed anything yet. You can still see that there is paint residue in kind of the barrel left over. So I'm using a 691, a Halo 2 feeder with just stock settings. And at the field yesterday, trying to diagnose the problems, a player kind of came to me and said, well, if you bought it used, did you reset the board? And I said I did not, because growing up, I always play with autocockers, and for example, electronic guns are kind of new to me. So that's what I did. Yesterday, I reset the board to stock settings, and I did notice that whoever owned the marker before me had the dwell kind of adjusted, they had the loader feed delay adjusted, so I'm hoping adjusting the board back to default settings, that solves my problem. I also updated the board. It was kind of outdated. So you go on the Shocker website, you can upgrade your board to the newest settings, and right now the board is at the 1.33 setting, which is current on their website. So I'm also hoping that kind of solves a little bit of problems. So I'm going to do a little shooting video outside for you guys to take a look. If I'm still spraying paint, we got other issues, and I might need to go back to SP to kind of take a look at what's going on. If I continue to break paint, I think I might put some paint into one of my other markers. I also have a G-Tech. See if that continues to break. I haven't really had any issues with the G-Tech. And maybe we can diagnose it as a paint problem, a bore problem, or a potential marker problem. So stay tuned. Shooting video coming up. Alright guys, we're outside here in Bothell, Washington. And as you can see, there's some snow on the ground. It snowed last night. For those of you that live in areas that snow a lot, Washington in the lowlands gets practically nothing. So if you think you got bad drivers where you are, try Washington when it snows in the lowlands once every 5 years or so. Then you got some bad drivers. Anyway, here's our Shocker. We're going to do some shooting. I'm in NXL 10.3 balls per second. New default settings set to the board. Let's just take a look. So I had one break there in the barrel. The hopper looks clean. I tell you what, one break's not bad. It's better than it was. Let's try it again. So, one more break in the barrel. I think I might try another pod here real quick just to kind of see what's going on. And maybe I'll try out the G-Tech. I'm just going to wear down my air tank not much left. Stay tuned. Yeah, I think I might have been standing a little too close. I was trying to protect our tree, which is not doing good at the moment, and shot right through the cardboard. Nice. Alright, I got one more hopper here at the Shocker. Just want to check it out. I think I'm going to stand a little further away, trying to protect our tree a little bit. And I just run out of air on that last hopper. So, conclusion coming up. Just ran out of air. Won't be able to shoot my G-Tech today, I guess. Maybe a future video. Alright, gang. So, in conclusion, I want to say the Shocker did perform a lot better than it had been. Yesterday during play, there were moments where I would chop at least 10 to 15 balls in a hopper. There was one moment where I think I was chopping the whole hopper. It was pretty insane. Then again, you're kind of in, action mode. You may not be holding your gun at the right angles, or you're trying to stay hidden behind those bunkers. I tend to get bunkered a lot, me personally, as I'm oftentimes the last one left in the back there. But it broke one ball on the first two hoppers, so one ball each, and then 0 on the third hopper, but it was also because I think I was running out of air, and I think the pressures were just lower. So time will tell. I'll keep you guys updated. I think I might up my bore size a little bit more, maybe the 693 or so. I'd rather have the bore size be a little bit larger than breaking paint. One ball hopper is enough to annoy the heck out of you while you're playing. So all in all, I think it did perform better, but I'll keep you guys updated. So this is Stu from Bothell, Washington. Happy New Year, everybody, and have a good one. Bye.